Today is a really beautiful day, and I wanted to take you all on a walk while I talk about the culture shocks I had in the US. I'm an international student from Mongolia going into my senior year, so my fourth year of college. I'm currently studying civil engineering. I just can't believe it's been 3 years since I came here. So 2 days after I arrived here, I was walking in this part of campus, and a stranger comes up to me and says, "Good morning." I was not expecting that, and I did not know that person. And I later found out that it's pretty common here, especially in Minnesota, for people to just come up to you and say good morning, hi, to even have a small talk. Speaking of small talk, I also noticed that customer service in the US is also really amazing. And that might be a Minnesotan thing, but every time I go to a coffee shop or even a restaurant, always make me feel really welcome. They ask how my day was, they compliment what I'm wearing, or even my eyeliner. But yeah, like I said, it just might be a Minnesotan thing, a Midwest thing, but that's what I've experienced here so far. A very big surprise to me was how you basically can survive here if you don't have a car. And that was me last summer when I was doing an internship. If you have a car and if you want to drive from my house to my job, it would take 15 minutes car drive. Whereas if I take the public transportation, aka the bus, I had to switch buses twice and it took me an hour each way, no traffic, to go from my house to my internship. Essentially 2 hours a day for me to go back and forward from my job and to my house. Even though I live very close to the city, Minneapolis, a lot of the job opportunities and internships seemed pretty far from the city. Now, I'm sure you heard of this before, but the US's portion size is huge, especially for fast food restaurants. In one way, you're getting more for your money, but in another way, you're more likely to gain weight. Yesterday, I went to Wendy's and I ordered a Frosty. A Frosty is like a ice cream, soft serve ice cream, I think. I made sure to get a small size, but it came in a huge cup. I think it came at like this size, which is considered maybe medium to large in Mongolia. One thing that I'm still not used to is having to call people by their first name, especially people who are older than me or people who are in an authority figure, such as my professors, my manager, my supervisor. I've had professors and teaching assistants say, "Oh, you can just call me by my first name." In my culture, whenever we're referring to someone who's older, we either call them by their title or brother that or sister this. This is something I'm really uncomfortable with, and I think my Asian friends can relate to me. And if you're an international student who's coming here or who's already here, make sure you do your taxes. Even if you didn't make any income, you're supposed to file them. I found that really strange and confusing, even though they know how much we owe in taxes or how much we're supposed to be getting back from taxes. We have to file it, find that out ourselves so that we're not in debt or so that they're not keeping our money. And the funniest thing is, this year I was really excited to do my taxes, and everyone around me kept asking me like, "Why are you so excited to do taxes?" It's because I was expecting to get money back. But when I actually did them, I owed them a few $100s. And I think that's because the company I worked at didn't withhold enough money. So yeah, I had to pay my taxes. As a civil engineering student, I do love how much standard the US has when it comes to constructing something, whether that's a substation, whether that's something small. They make sure to preserve the nature. They make sure that the water is being properly drained and that you need a permit to build something. I did notice that a lot when I was doing a lot of permit research for my internship last summer. It's really important to preserve our nature and making sure we take care of the area that's surrounding the construction perimeter. I saw a few orientations here on campus for our incoming freshmen, and it kind of gave me an idea to talk about my first experience. I could also make a separate video for Minnesota because I love Minnesota. I love everything about it, maybe except the extreme temperatures. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and if you have any ideas, comment down below.